Hello, children. Welcome to the ninth module. I hope you all are safe at home. In this module, we are going to learn about the concept of valency. Children, why does bond formation take place? Can you give me the answer? Yes, it is because the atoms are always in a constant struggle to reach its stable state. And what is the stable state? Let us see. If the atom has 2 electrons in its first shell, then they achieved its stable state. And if the atom has 2 or more shells, then the stable state is achieved when their outermost shell contains 8 electrons. It's called an octet. But the stable state is seen only in the case of few elements. We know the elements like helium, neon, argon have atoms with such desired electronic configuration. What about in the case in which the atom do not have its stable state? Yes, they will participate in the bond formation. That means they will either give or take or share their electrons. But children, who decides how many electrons will participate in the bond formation? Who tells the atom if they give or take electrons? Answer to all this question is valency. Let's understand this concept in detail. In simple words, valency is defined as the combining capacity of an element. Or we can say valency can be used to find out how the atoms of an element will combine with the atom of another element to form a compound. Does that mean how many electrons can be given or taken or shared? Yes. Capacity of an atom to give, accept or even share electrons to achieve the octet state is known as valency. And what about in the case of the element which is having only one shell? Yes, it will share one electron with some other atom to get stability. So, we can say if an atom contains 2 electrons in its first shell, it becomes stable. Let us see one example. Hydrogen has only 1 electron in its outermost shell. This means it needs 1 more electron to complete its outermost shell. Thus, we can say the valency of hydrogen atom is 1 as it accepts or sometimes it shares electron with other element. So, can you tell me the valency of oxygen now? The electronic configuration of oxygen atom is 2, 6. That means it has 6 electrons in its outermost shell. So, how many electrons are needed to complete its octet? Yes, 2 electrons. Thus, the valency of oxygen is 2. It accepts or shares 2 electrons with other atom to complete its octet. Tell me, what will be the valency of magnesium? Yes, we know that magnesium is having atomic number 12. So, its electronic configuration is 282. So, how many electrons will be needed now? 6 electrons? Yes, we can see that 6 electrons are needed to complete its octet. But which atom will give away 6 electrons easily? Is it possible? Not really. Then how will magnesium complete its octet? This is why the donating of electrons comes at the picture. That is, managing the gain of 6 electrons is very difficult. So can we think giving or donating 2 electrons from the outermost shell? Yes. So here, so as to complete its octet, magnesium can donate 2 electrons from its outermost shell. So its valency is 2. That means it's not only about how many electrons can be taken by the atom, but also how many electrons can be given by the atom. In this way, we are calculating the valency of different elements. Let us take one example of elements are forming one compound. Let us consider the formation of sodium chloride. For the formation of one molecule of sodium chloride, we need one atom of sodium and one atom of chlorine. What are the valencies of these atoms? Sodium has atomic number 11, so the electronic configuration is 281. Chlorine atom has atomic number 17, so the configuration is 287. What will happen when these atoms combine together? Does this indicate sodium will donate 1 electron and chlorine will accept 1 electron from sodium to complete their octet? Yes, that's absolutely correct. That will happen in the case of sodium chloride molecule. In the formation of sodium chloride molecule, Chlorine needed one electron which is got from sodium, and sodium gave one electron as it was the easiest way to achieve its stability. Therefore, the valency of both sodium and chlorine is 1.